Alright, so I haven't seen any videos online yet on how to build a blacklist, whitelist, auto sorting system for Starbound. And I'm playing with Frackin Universe here, and what I'm talking about is with these item transference devices, we have filter items, and we can filter up to 5 items by, exact type, category, etc. But we can't, sort more than 5. And it's very hard to. But what I've got here is I've got a whole, you know, potentially 24 or 23 items that I can sort. And let's see it in action. So I have these ones going specifically to this output. So this extraction device. These are outputting to the extraction device. Anything else that's not these 3 items is going to go up to the wall storage. And let's see that in action. Put some junk into this one. And as you can see, anything that was in this whitelist is now in the extraction lab, device, whatever, and everything else has gone up to our wall storage. And there's no mods or anything for this. This is just the simple Frackin universe. And let's see how it works. So we have this dumper, we dump everything into this. That teleports everything to this chest using our item transference device, as we can see here. So all these items go directly, nothing special, go directly into this filter chest. The bigger this chest is, the more items we can filter out or choose to filter into certain locations. So these 3 items are in slots 24, 23, and 22. This chest is going to these 2 item transference devices. One teleports it to our long-term wall storage, and the other teleports it to our extraction lab. So we have the extraction lab's item transference device only take from these slots, so 24, 23, and 22, 24, 23, and 22, and everything else that's not in these slots is just going to go to our long-term storage. So 22, 23, and 24. Anything that's not 22, 23, and 24 is going to go our long-term storage. And very important for this to work is we need leave 1 checked. So it keeps our items in the filter. So just like before, how we had to put items into the filter like this, we have to put items into the filter of our chest. And we need them to stay there because if we turn off leave 1, all of a sudden they're all gone and they're in the extraction device. And we do not want that. Very painful. So make sure leave 1 is on, and you will have a good time. There we go. So I can just dump all my items in here, and it goes to the right chests. So I'm just going to show you guys how to make this system as well. And we just need our dump storage. We're just going to dump all of our junk into here so it gets auto sorted. We're going to have our filter chest that's going to sort all of our junk. And we're going to have our long-term storage and our extraction lab. Doesn't matter where any of these are, of course, or what they're made of, and that's why I'm using wooden crates for this example. We have our item transference device, transfer items from our dump chest into our filter chest. So let's hook that up using storage bridges. There we go. We can now put items from here into here. And as you can see, put things here, goes in here. There we go. Now we want specific slots to go only into this extraction lab or into our long-term storage. So anything that's not whitelisted for our extraction lab is going to go into our long-term storage, which is going to be slots 16, 15, and 14, which is going to be these 3 blocks. So these 3 blocks are going to be our filter blocks. Need at least 1 of them in each slot. Place these down here. anything from this goes into these two. For the one we want to go to our long-term storage, we want to exclude those slots so that they're not going to our long-term storage. So that's 16, 15, and 14. We don't want those slots going to our long-term storage. We want them going to the extraction device. So not these slots. Everything else, or rather only these three slots, we want to go to the extraction lab, which we have here. We're going to have 16, 15, and 14. And we want to make sure we have leave 1 on, so it keeps these placeholders. Now let's hook them up. Output to input, and almost forgot to put down my storage bridge. Output to input. And let's take it for a test drive. Put all of our junk in here. It's left this crate, it's been filtered, and it's gone into either long-term storage or our extraction lab. Alright, so I'll just show you the last bit of this as well, which is it in action with a lot of different locations to go to. So we've got our long-term storage, we've got our extraction lab, we've got our powder sifter, we've got our rock crusher, and we've got a fridge here as well. So when I put items in here, they're going to go to the correct locations based on this here filter. Plus, of course, the fridge just has the standard filter food category. So let's take a look at this. We have all siftable items are going to go to the sifter. All of the extractable items are going to go to the extractor. And all of the crushable items are going to go to the crusher. So let's put them in. Have a whole bunch of blocks here. And I also have some food. Put those in. And let's see what happened. So we have our long-term storage. It's gotten a whole bunch of items, but none of these, which is good. Our extraction lab has all of the extractable items. Make sure if you don't want items to go into this output section to limit the output slots just to 1 and 2. Same for the powder sifter, 1 and 2 you only want it to go to, but you can see all of the siftables have gone here. Our rock crusher, rather, has all of the crushables, except for this swamp dirt, which I have in the crushables for some reason anyway. And our food storage has our fiery candy. Very awesome.